Hi everyone, I hope you're having a fantastic day. First, I would like to start by saying thank you so much for the overwhelming response that I received in response to my questions about the course yesterday. I'm very excited to go along with you on this language learning process. So, today I thought I would do something different. I know in this group we have beginners and people in the intermediate level. So I would like to take you on a review kind of exercise just to see how your language skills are up to this point in Swahili. And then it's a confidence building exercise. If you do great, then you know you're absolutely crushing it. And if you struggle a bit, it just will help you identify your gaps. Also, I would like to ask for a favor. So, as you may know, I have been a Swahili instructor mostly for students face to face. I've not had an opportunity to formally teach a group of self teaching students. So, I am curious to understand their experiences as they learn the language, and in sort of as a follow up to the question I asked about the challenges, I am trying to develop a well-rounded course. So just gauge what I have so far and what I might be missing. So if you can, please answer my 2-question survey that is going to be linked in the bio. That way I'm able to get the information. So I really appreciate it. Even if you're not going to take the course, it's definitely going to help somebody else have a better experience. So thank you so much. I hope you find today's exercise useful, and I look forward to hearing from you. The biggest challenges for most people learning a language is they will begin by learning a lot of vocabulary, but then they will not have an opportunity to put it to use, or they just don't know that that is what you're supposed to do. Every time you learn something new, you find a way to use it right then, so that when you have forced to remember it later, you don't have to remember the specific word, you remember it within a particular context. That's how you grow. So, in this review, I will give you short sentences and then I will build on them. So, I hope you find the exercise useful. So, I will begin by asking a question in English. I'll give you time to think about it, and then I will give you an answer. So, before you listen to the answer, try, pause, and see if you can get the answer on your own. Tunasemaje, I can. I can. Did you say ninaweza? Ninaweza? If you need a review of how to break down verbs, please refer to the video that I put a few weeks ago, and it will help you see why we said ninaweza. How did you do? If you did great, awesome. Let us continue. Okay, let us now build on that. How would you say I can come? I can come. Give you time to think about it. Again, did you say ninaweza kuja? Ninaweza kuja? So one rule about forming Swahili sentences, usually if you have 2 verbs in a row, the second one is going to remain in its infinitive form. That is the one that starts with the KU. So let us try another example. All right. Tunasemaje, I can cook. I can cook. Did you say ninaweza kupika? Ninaweza kupika? Awesome. So once again, you see that the second verb remains in its infinitive form. So ninaweza kupika. You conjugate the first one, and then the second one remains in its ku form. Let us continue. How would you say, I can come this evening? I can come this evening. For this particular phrase, this evening, I hope you remembered the demonstrative lesson. Jioni will belong to noun class 9, and the first demonstrative, that is this demonstrative, is he. So right there, if you remembered your demonstrative, you would know jioni he. And now you attach it to the rest of the sentence. Ninaweza kuja jioni hii. Just like that, you have a statement. Let us continue. So how would you say, I can cook tomorrow? I can cook tomorrow. The word for tomorrow is kesho. Did you say ninaweza kupika kesho? Ninaweza kupika kesho? So once again, you have the conjugated verb, and then the infinite verb, and then the descriptive. Did you get it? If yes, woohoo! If not, let us give you another opportunity to get it. Let us make it a little bit more interesting. How would you say, I can come tomorrow if you want? I can come tomorrow if you want. A hint for you, you may need to use the key tense. So did you say, ninaweza kuja kesho, ukitaka? Ninaweza kuja kesho, ukitaka. So remember a bit earlier I had said the first verb you conjugate, and then if you have another consecutive verb, you leave it in its infinitive form. So in this case, it's the same applies, except now you have another thought. So ninaweza kuja kesho, that completes one thought, and then you're beginning another one. I can come tomorrow, and then the second thought is if you want. So in this particular case, you are allowed to conjugate that verb. And note that I used the key I to show the conditional form of this verb. This is the infamous key tense, but it simply is representative of the conditional nature of the verb that you're talking about. Let us look at another example. Now I am going to really challenge you. How would you say, I can cook that food this evening if you receive guests? I can cook that food this evening if you receive guests. So notice my emphasis on demonstratives. So we have two types of demonstratives. The second one, that, and the first one, this. Give it your best shot. Okay, so for this one, I am going to go really slowly. So we already know, ninaweza kupika, I can cook. Now, that food. So if you remember from your KV class, that food would be chakula hicho. So, ninaweza kupika chakula hicho. And then, this evening would be jioni hii from what we saw earlier. And then now we go to our second thought. Ukipata wageni, if you receive guests. Once again, we are using the key tense. So if we go just step by step, first of all, you complete the thought. Ninaweza kupika, I can cook. Then you add chakula hicho, jioni hii, ukipata wageni. Usually, you will start with the conjugated verb and then the one that is following, and then you follow the object. In this case, chakula, and of course, it's this demonstrative hicho. And then if you have another demonstrative, put it there. And then finally, the second thought, ukipata wageni. So the key is to break down the thoughts so that you're not dealing with just one humongous sentence, so that you understand how it's broken down and therefore how you can give it back. So, ninaweza kupika chakula hicho jioni hii ukipata wageni. So congratulations on getting to the end of this exercise. I hope you found it useful. I hope you were able to crush it. And if you struggle a little bit, that's okay. It just shows where you need to work a little harder. I will keep posting such videos to just help you review on make progress on your learning the language. Once again, I'd like to request that you don't forget to fill in that survey for me. And so thank you very much and have a wonderful day.